craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Crazy room. Oh, shit. Hey, okay. So, I mean, I don't know, but I'm finna kick it to you like this. One time, called myself ill when I was drinking, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't drink or smoke or nothing like that no more. So, I, was with my people. I had got so drunk, then come to find out they had got my phone, you know what I'm saying, and text Nigeria, them talking about I'm dead and all this and that. Whole time, that wasn't even the case, so I was like, what the fuck kind of shit y'all got going on, you feel what I'm saying? Like, hit my other people up. It just, that type of room right there, you know with power of the tongue, you speaking into existence, so I ain't like that shit, so what I did was, I don't smoke no more, I don't drink no more, and I don't kick it with them same people no more, cause now y'all done fucked up something that really ain't even had to be what it is to this day, you feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a crazy ass rumor though.
Now, with that rumor specifically, were they just joking, like playing a prank, or did they actually think you were dead?
Yeah, nah, them motherfuckers play too much, man. Like, you don't play like that, dog, because you went too far. You making obituaries and you texting the girl phone, you know what I'm saying, playing games. You feel what I'm saying? So now she thinking, and you saying other shit, we ain't gonna get into that. You feel what I'm saying? You saying other shit that make her think like, oh, this shit. But the whole time, I can't even tell my side of the story, so fuck it, like, it's crazy, buddy, folk. So now you see me rolling by myself. I roll by myself, dog.
Now, in regards to drinking, that was liquor, alcohol, things of that nature, or was that cough
Came up,
syrup or something else?
liquor and alcohol.
And smoking, was that tobacco? Was that cannabis? Was that something else?
Oh, that pressure, gas.
Now, which did you quit first, unless it was at the same time?
Man, I quit everything y'all at one time. I ain't been back to it since.
And it was like the flip of a light switch? It wasn't a gradual progression to quitting?
Nah, once I realized what took place and I got my phone back and shit like that and seen they did it, bro, that shit was over with. Cause imagine what would have happened worse if I, you know what I'm saying, if I was around some people that really wanted my people. So, either it could have been, just imagine, you feel what I'm saying? That was too far anyway, so I don't do none of that shit no more. Fuck that.
How long has it been? When's the last time you drank or smoked in that manner?
Man, the last time was back in February of this year.
2024.
And won't catch it no more.
And it's April 20th at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna celebrate a couple more years for it too.
And even though it's 420, no temptation there with cannabis.
I don't even get the urge to get high. Everybody can come smoke in front of my face right now. I ain't gonna smoke with you.
And even quitting on the flip of a light switch, was that easy or hard for you to do?
I feel like it was easy for me because, you know, at one point I wasn't smoking. You know what I'm saying? I had on stop for like 2 years. So you gotta have a strong mind. Mentally, you gotta have a strong mind. So you got a strong mind, anything possible. So for me, I was straight. All I do is get money and shit, stay the fuck out the way, dog, and stay from around people.
Now, when you would smoke cannabis, would you also use tobacco products or no?
Nah.
So, what was your longest when you were drinking, and what was your longest smoking for? Like, were you a 10-year smoker, and then that 2-year period stopped, and then you started again at some point?
Yeah, I pretty much did both, right? You know what I'm saying? Around the same time, you feel what I'm saying? Have been doing it all my life, you know what I'm saying? From when I was young till I got grown, but then, you know what I'm saying, I got a little older, I had a little situation where I was on papers at the time, so shit, you know, that probation make you sit your head down, so what, you gonna go back to prison and win, so you know what I'm saying, I had stopped because of that, but I called myself started back when I came out, and I was fine, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing it like every time, I was doing it every once in the blue moon, occasionally, but when that shit that took place, I don't care for it, I'm straight.
Now, respectfully asking you this, were you addicted to drinking or smoking back then when you were active with it?
Nah, it just, no, I wasn't addicted. Hell no. I ain't really care, like, I just, like, when I feel like I want to do it, I do it. You feel what I'm saying? I want to know, at it.
Now, you mentioned you had, well, you answered that. What have you noticed since you've quit both of these items in your life?
More energy. I can think more clearer. You feel what I'm saying? I move different. You know what I'm saying? I handle a lot of my situation better than I ever had handling my situation, like for us, like with anger, responding to people and stuff like that, and how, you know, I feel better about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more focused now. You feel what I'm saying?
And did you have any withdrawals to either of these substances when you had quit?
Shit, no. No.
And did you have any kind of support system after quitting for quitting?
No, I just did it on my own. After Valentine's Day, that was the last time I smoked, was on Valentine's Day. And, you know what I'm saying? I had something to drink and shit. I mean, not for it. I ain't gonna say I had something to drink. Drinking out with my people. You know what I'm saying? That little shit I was telling you about. But for it, smoking, that was on Valentine's Day and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, that shit, I don't care nothing about that shit no more, bro.
Now, have people tried to shame you for quitting these substances? Have people...
No.
tease you for quitting any of these substances?
No, they pretty much, everybody was like, shit, they good, because, you know, a lot of folk, you know what I'm saying? I know certain people, they just feel like they can't stop. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to lead by example. So hopefully one day, I ain't saying they got to follow my footsteps, but hopefully they'll get in their head and see how I'm moving now and see the shit that I got going on, that'll stop. You know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, I need to do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now, what about music-wise? What have you noticed music-wise since you've quit these substances?
Oh, I'm way more focused. Like, I'm put like this. Like, when I was smoking and drinking, I wasn't really, like, I listen to music and I write, but I don't want really hear in that studio like I supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? But now, shit, man, I got some pressure.
And you did mention, just for further clarification, that on Valentine's Day you had quit smoking, or after Valentine. Was it on Valentine's Day you were smoking, and then the day after you quit?
Yo, you know what I'm saying, smoking gas and shit, goddamn, that was the last time smoking on Valentine's Day.
Okay, so the 15th and after, you haven't touched it.
I ain't smoked that shit since, but drinking, yo.
So you mentioned drinking with your people. So you still drink to this day, or you're...
No, see, with the drinking, now, after Valentine's Day, I was still drinking. I'm gonna be real with you, I was still drinking and shit. Like, all the way up until that situation took place, then when I quit. So that kind of been, you know what I'm saying, I want to say, like...
Rough estimate.
I want to say like a month and a half or something like that. But it was like, I don't know if it was toward the end of February or beginning of March. It was some shit around that way, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't care. I don't get the urge for that shit or nothing no more.
Now, previously, you mentioned your biggest song was titled My Life.
Yeah.
And we talked about that in a previous segment of questions. But when you created or recorded that, were you drinking or smoking at that point in your life?
No, I was sober. You saying when I was at that point in my life?
When you were creating that song?
Yeah, I was sober. Because I was on probation. I had just came home from doing time. Yeah, I had just came home.
And because your biggest song so far was when you were sober, does that also encourage you to create music sober and stay away from substances as well?
Yeah, it do, because I really, now that I've been thinking about it lately, you know what I'm saying, I was like, shit, a lot of my songs like came from when I couldn't smoke and couldn't drink, so, yeah, what's the difference? You feel what I'm saying?
Now, let's say there are others in the audience that are thinking about quitting either of these substances. Circumstances could be different for everybody, but they're thinking about it. Maybe they even want to. They haven't done it yet. Is there anything you want to say to any of those?
Man, listen, if you know this shit taking control of your life and it's overruling what you got going on and slowing you down for what you really want to accomplish in life, just leave it alone. It ain't even worth it, bro. Like, set an example, especially if you got kids, set an example. Show your kid that you can put something to a side or sacrifice something in order to get ahead, to do for them or just for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Your health mean everything. So, shit, if I were you, I'd leave it alone, you feel what I'm saying? But, to each his own.